Hello and welcome back everyone to the next episode on Anubhav Learning Series. Our topic for today is what are all the different ways and avenues through which you can learn BTP. As you might have observed and seen that most of the industry people these days are moving towards BTP, and SAP is also saying that BTP going forward being a main platform as a service where customers and their partners has to develop. So the question as a developer for me comes into the picture is what should I learn in BTP and how to get started? So we'll try to answer these questions today. So you can also pitch it better for your teams and you can also understand the needs of learning BTP and what and where exactly what you need to learn. So let's get started. So BTP, as you all know, is a platform as a service which offers different services into the cloud, and you can leverage these services to do different kinds of activities. So I would broadly classify these activities into three parts. It's a whiteboard series session, so we will have it completely on a whiteboard. So let's get started and see the different, in my opinion, what are all the three options for you as a technical consultant in BTP. So first topic which comes is called application development. The second topic which comes is called extension or so-called integration. And the third topic comes is BTP as a standalone solution or using solutions offered on BTP. Now we will discuss about the skill set required and the types of development or requirement for a technical consultant in BTP. So first comes is application development. So here you have further two categories. Whether you would like to develop a completely fresh application from scratch, or you would like to extend a existing SAP solution. For example, S4HANA. You want to develop a side-by-side extension to SAP S4HANA. So these are the two tracks here. Now in the fresh application development, I would divide this into three parts. So the first part is a development of just a user interface UI application. The second part here is just doing a database development on HANADB, for example. And the third part is doing a full stack development where you want complete application to be developed on SAP BTP and deployed it on the BTP itself. So coming to the UI development, the skills which you would need typically is UI5 and Fury. And the tool which you need to learn is called Business Application Studio. Together with that, you will use the certain services like connectivity service and destination service to connect to your on-premise and cloud systems from SAP BTP. So if your company is willing to you to develop just a user interface using Fury UI, then you can go with these options. So these are all the technologies and tools you need to focus on. So basically the programming language here predominantly works is JavaScript and XML with the knowledge of basics of web development is sufficient enough. Now, coming to the security and deployment, it depends where you're deploying your application. So you may also need SAP Cloud Connector, and you may also need the capability of XSUAA if you are developing and want to secure your application into the BTP. So you will basically need Fury on cloud. Now, if you want to do just a database development, like build applications, build database tables, build SQL script, calculation views, predominantly HANA on cloud. Yes, so what I mean is HANA on cloud development. So here you can go with probably an option called HANA Access A. So you can use HANA Access A with HANA on cloud. The tool which we'll use again is Business Application Studio. Along with that, we would need technologies like XSJS, Node.js, yes, XSDS, Access OData. Then you have calculation views on HANA, SQL scripting. Then you would probably need features like also HDI, HANA deployment infrastructure. So these are all the things you would need if you want to just use HANA component and build a application or a service into the cloud. Option 3 is full stack development. The full stack development then means you want to develop an application completely on BTP using your choice of technology. So BTP supports variety of technologies and databases. I would probably potentially categorize into 3 categories. So one is ABAP based developers, those who know ABAP programming. Second is open technologies like Java. And third is Node.js. So depend on your skill set and need, you can develop based on ABAP, Java, or Node.js. Now here, if you want to develop it using ABAP, you have a programming model called RESTful Application Programming Model, RAP. You can use to develop end-to-end full stack applications with, again, the knowledge of Fiori will be required to build the front end. So you would need Fiori plus RAP, Fiori elements predominantly, and then of course all the things which are required from Fiori side will also come. The tool here is going to be Eclipse tool, which you will use to develop application with ABAP development tool on Eclipse. Then comes is Java and Node.js. So there you can use a framework called Capum. So Capum works both with Node.js and Java. So eventually, if you want to go freestyle, more of freestyle, if you're not willing to use Capum, then you can go with Java Spring Boot technology to build your services along with the Olingo framework. And then additionally, of course, the cloud security feature comes into picture. REST API and stuff like cloud security, Spring security comes into picture. If you want to go with a plain Node.js without Capum, then you can learn Express for web server development, and then you can use different security feature using access environment, access security libraries, and different libraries with the database connectivity using HANA adapters. Yes, so this is what my recommendation is, to learn Capum framework and do this development. So if you're willing to become a full stack developer and learn this part of it, then you can join my BTP training. So we have a BTP training on Anubhav Trainings, which will help you to learn all of it, including Capum, Node.js, and Java based development. Then if you're willing to learn this part, then you can join my HANA Access A training, which is available on anubhavtrainings.com as native HANA development training, which you can also learn. If you want to just become a UI developer using UI5 Fiori, then you can join our UI5 Fiori training also. If you want to also develop RESTful application programming using RAP, then you can join our ABAP on cloud training available on Anubhav Training. So we have all of these modules available in different breakups, because each one of them has a different need. So these are all the 3 learning tracks you can choose to see what skill set you have and where does it help you to meet your goals in your company. Of course, if you want to become a cloud architect or architect, then probably you would want to go through all of these modules one by one after another, and become a super duper expert. Then comes is extending a solution. So extending solution again can be done in 2 ways. So one is using a framework and one is using without a framework. Okay. So if you're using framework, you can use again the framework like RAP and CAP. You need to have knowledge on CAPM and RAP. Plus, you would need SAP Cloud SDK. Cloud SDK basically is a development kit which is provided by SAP, which is available both in Node.js Cloud SDK and also available in Java mode. So you can use any programming language to extend your existing S4HANA context I'm talking. You can use that. Plus, you would need the knowledge of API Hub, because API Hub is where you can find the documentation of the relevant APIs required to build applications. Now, without a framework, you can go with a freestyle. Yes. And again, you would need Cloud SDK to build side-by-side extension in the cloud. Yes. If your company is not willing to extend a solution, maybe you feel that you don't want to get your existing solution data, then you can go with full stack development where everything resides in the cloud. Some of the time I see that some partners and some customers, they're willing to do a combination. So they do a extension plus some data come from cloud and some data come from their existing solutions. So that's where these RAP and CAPM framework will always help you along with SDK knowledge. So we also have a S4HANA extension training where we have covered this part. Of course, predominantly if you learn BTP training, then some portion of this also gets covered automatically. Now the second main track, or I would say this is track 1, this is track 2, this is track 3. In the track 3 we have track 4 for this, and then we have track 5. In the 5th track, what we have now is we can go with integration development. So in the integration development, what eventually will happen, you would want your SAP solution to integrate with other solutions. Yes. So suppose you have a on-premise system, could be ECC or S4 HANA, and you want to connect it with, let's say, SuccessFactor or Ariba or Concur or any other third-party system. So you need a middleware here which can do transformation of data, which can do data exchanges, which can take care of security and a lot of other stuff. So that's where the integration comes into picture. And this is done using SAP Cloud Platform Integration, CPI. Okay, so in CPI, you will learn different adapters like SOAP adapter, then you have OData adapters. We have also the Groovy scripting language, which we can use to also transform and manipulate the data. So this is all what you can also do when it comes to integration. Then also sometimes if somebody want to build a complete end-to-end business process management, that's also kind of an integration part. So business process management, so-called BPM. There is also something called cloud workflow. So you can also learn cloud workflow, where you can learn how can you build a complete workflow which spans across different cloud and non-cloud solution. So this is another skill which a typical integration developer would also willing to add it to their skill set. Yeah. Now comes is the solutions which are built on top of BTP. So BTP is a platform. It offers wide range of services. So application development, of course, is a major chunk where you get services like HANA as a service, Postgre database as a service, Access UAA component, and Access UAA as a service. You get security services. You get services for runtime, application runtime, database as a service like HANA, Redis, Postgre. Yeah, and then you get a lot of connectivity services, security services, CI/CD pipeline services to plan your distribution of the software to the different dev spaces. So all of that broadly comes and utilized by application development, and then we have integration specific service. However, SAP also have built standalone solutions which work on top of BTP. So they have built a lot of solutions which you can directly consume. In that case, you don't need to have knowledge on BTP or directly learn BTP. Rather, you learn the solutions which is built on BTP. So I as of now in the market, I would see there are top 4 solutions which are getting a lot of traction. The first solution, these are all also getting powered with from machine learning. First is called conversational AI, SAP Kai. So where you can build chatbots. This is one kind of skill which you can learn. This is a solution. So you don't have to learn BTP directly. You have to learn Kai, how to build chatbots. Then we have IRPA, intelligent robotic process automation, where you can build also the bots and skills, where you can automate your repetitive tasks which takes a lot of human effort directly by a bot. So this is mainly for automation of your production system, and this is also powered by machine learning to reduce down the human effort. And we have both types of bot, unattended and attended bots, where attended bot where human supervision is required, and unattended bot is like a background job. Yes. Then comes is the next, which is SAP Analytics Cloud, which is a solution built on BTP to develop analytics. Yes. So these are all the top 3 solutions which are also getting a lot of traction these days. Apart from that, BTP also offers a lot of machine learning service like document service, or different service, OCR service is there. So different service powered by machine learning, powered by Leonardo, and lot of other services are also there, which are kind of small set of chunks or things. But broadly, this is the kind of development. Now you see which type of consultant typically go with which type of development. In my opinion, I'm again sharing my opinion. Your opinion could be different from my opinion. So usually if you are a technical developer, a consultant who is a pure technical consultant, who has coding in your blood, then you go with more of ABAP consultant, for example, or a developer, or you want to become an architect who should know in and out and of everything, then you will go more towards the application development. Yes, if you are a integration consultant like SAP PIPO consultant or SAP business process management consultant, BPM consultant, you can go with the integration related topics. Then if you are willing to develop and automate things in your company, yes, you want to bring the process efficiency, reduce the manual effort, these are some completely new areas. So these are completely new areas which you can explore, and you can probably try out your luck in these areas where you can bring down and get process efficiency and adopt the innovation in your company to reduce the manpower effort, yes, and bring process efficiencies. So this is completely new areas which are opening up. And then if you are a BW consultant, a Bob J consultant, SAP Bob J consultant, Lumira consultant, yes, or SAP BI consultant, analytics consultant, you can go with SAP Analytics Cloud. So the existing job roles, what you are currently doing in your company, are this is how you can map it to the different areas, different tracks. So I hope you enjoyed this video and it gave you some brief overview of what skill set I should learn as a consultant. Probably if you have more questions about your current job skill set and you wanted to map me about or guide you about which skill set in the BTP you should probably learn and go towards, please feel free to drop me a comment. Let me know if I missed out something on this which you feel is also getting a lot of traction, which has a lot of potential to go and help you to build your career further in that direction. Please also let me know that in the comment box. Kindly share this with your colleagues and friends so they can also understand and see which track is more suitable for them. Anubhav Trainings is committed for your learning. We have almost all these tracks covered throughout our trainings. You can check out our trainings on anubhavtrainings.com. Having said that, thank you so much once again for listening to us. Please like, share, subscribe this video with your colleagues and friends. And thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.